right, joining us today on Pirate Radio Live, Dixon Williams, Colby Wallace from Pirate Baseball, winners of 3 in a row, including a long one last night over Gardner-Webb in Fayetteville. Dixon, Colby, welcome. How we doing?
Thank you for having me. It's
Yeah.
good.
Doing good.
Like the Pirate gear, love the old school Braves logo as well, Colby. How are we feeling after a long one, late one last night?
It was William and Mary flashback. Just a weird vibe about that one. You kind of tell from the start, but just glad we could get out of there with a win and get back home.
A lot of folks say it. Jeff Charles used to always say it, the late, great Jeff Charles. You always see something new or different at every baseball game you go to. You never know if it's going to be a 2-hour and 15-minute pitcher's duel quick one or 3-hour and 45-minute everything happens. So I guess for fans that keeps it entertaining. Colby, you'd rather, I'm sure, have it a little easier, but you'll take the win, right?
Yeah, I'll take any win that we can get.
How about coming off the weekend, now 3 in a row? You guys are so good at going day by day. You had some great comments, Dixon, after the win on the weekend that you don't look at your, at least personal results, right? You just kind of keep everything average, normal, whatever. But do you feel any kind of momentum here, or is today a new day kind of thing?
Yeah, I feel like the vibes are high right now. Guys are starting to click, and just everybody's starting to mesh with each other, and we're kind of building our own identity and not trying to be a team that we're not. So I think it's really cool right now, and I think we're in a good spot. But obviously, we want to keep getting better every single day.
I guess if you want to look at it, you could say both of you guys started slow, but then again, it's such a long season. Like, we're still kind of getting started for this 2025 season. So I'll ask both of you. Dixon, you kind of spoke on it the other day, but Colby, how about you? Getting off to a slow start, but starting to hit it over the weekend. Scored a run last night, so you feeling better?
Yeah, just trying to keep a clear mind about things and just focus on winning one game at a time and one pitch at a time. So just trying to the vibes are immaculate in pregame, so it's looking good.
Dixon, you spoke on it the other day, but I mean, you've played baseball a long time. You're not going to go 4 for 4, 5 for 5 every game, and I think understanding that's probably a good thing, right?
Yeah, it's obviously in the back of your mind that it might not happen, but you also got to be positive and go, hey, I'm a 4-hit game away from 300 or
Yeah.
whatever, You get 4 hits in a game, and you'll jump up there, but obviously that's not what we're looking at. But yeah, anything can happen. Obviously last night, some guys had some big games, and you'll just see it. It'll fluctuate like that throughout the year, so you can't really put a lot of pressure on your average.
Yeah, Austin Irby, big game last night. A couple of bombs. He was a guy that, again, can you say he got off to a slow start, like had a bad opening weekend or whatever? But man, 2 home runs last night. We've seen Collins hit the ball with power, Dixon, yourself, and Colby. You hit your first career home run this year, right?
Yeah, opening weekend.
Weekend. So Colby a moment ago talked about the immaculate vibes pregame. How about during the game? I understand the umps had to quiet the dugout down over the weekend or something.
Yeah, that was with the bats.
Yeah.
That was banging the bats, but it's like, I don't know. They make all these rules now. I think that really just it doesn't.
I think it's
CG
pissed
doesn't
him off.
like it either. Like he's like quit banging the bats.
What's it like having him in the dugout now as opposed to third?
I think everybody likes it. He's definitely like a different from being here for 2 years, and he's at third, and now he's in the dugout and kind of coaching from there. And
Yeah. More kind of in-game coaching.
You can kind of get more one-on-one
Yeah.
rather than just being out there.
Yeah, so you might catch a stray coming into the dugout, but go right back out of the field,
Brian Packard already fired his first base coach. It was like 1 game, and now he's out.
I don't know what was up with that. Somebody reported him, I guess. Was it you?
I didn't do anything. I was glad to see him out there. Was he not supposed to be there?
I guess not. I guess some NCAA
Oh, really?
thing got sent in, and they were like,
Well,
yeah.
damn, I did talk about it on the air when we saw him out there. So maybe indirectly, I don't know, got him banned as first base coach.
Yeah, watch your words.
Yeah, I can't say anything these days. Dixon Williams, Colby Wallace here. Pirates coming off a win over Gardner-Webb. Great man, just to see Jake Hunter out there pitching is one thing, but to see his dominance last night was great. And how about having him back on the mound?
Yeah, he was fired up about last night, but yeah, it's awesome seeing him being able to go, more than 1 or 2 innings like he's been kind of restricted to. So it's just another arm in the bullpen that's a great one to have in there.
Yeah, Colby, we talked to Ethan Norby yesterday, and you're not a starter, obviously pitching, but as a guy who pitches, kind of tough luck for Ethan right now. He's might be the best pitcher in the country without a win with his performances, but that just kind of goes with the territory, right?
Yeah. I mean, he's been flooding the zone and filling it up, so can't ask much more than him. The results are gonna start coming for him as far as wins and losses, but he can't change anything because he's doing really good.
And Sean Jenkins finally got a positive result. Dixon, how about watching him grow as a young pitcher?
Yeah, I think even same thing. Watching his outings, you're like, yeah, this kid's gonna be really good here. And we were all just waiting for it to happen because he showed it over the fall, showed it over the preseason. Like that's what he does consistently. And same thing with Norby. He's been doing it consistently, and we just haven't been able to score enough runs when he's on the mound.
Hey, sometimes you score 2, sometimes you score a bunch like you did last night. That is baseball. I don't think the camera's picking it up, but Dixon's got some hellacious battle scars going. Are all those baseball related?
Yep,
one
every
over
single
here.
one, yeah.
Man.
Yeah, I got to quit wearing shorts to class.
I don't know. It looks pretty cool.
Think so?
Looks tough.
Not the patch, though.
Nah. The eye patch is good for a pirate, but a calf patch or whatever you want to
Yeah, it
call
looks
it.
soft.
All right, guys. Man, excited about this series coming up this weekend. Coastal Carolina, obviously a good team, top 25. Typically a chirpy team. I don't know about this year, but we'll see. But I know y'all don't know a ton about your opponent until you get really to game day. But excited to have a top 25 team in, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Looking forward to a good crowd. And I know spring break's coming up, but hope to see everybody out there, cheering us on. Definitely helps because last night was like one of those where thankful for everybody that was there, but but it's like
Here, penny drop.
it's hard to you get something going, and next thing you know, it's just like golf claps from the dugout. So you're just like, all right.
Just got RT screaming, he loves you.
Yeah, you got a dude up in the box. He's like, Jake Hunter, I love you. Before every first pitch of his inning.
You would think like more crowd makes you more nervous, but I guess when you can hear everything, like hear one guy sneeze in the third row or somebody,
Super awkward.
Yeah. What was it like this past weekend, Colby? You got I know a really good crowd on Saturday, and had the guys feed off that, right?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, getting the crowd to it definitely affects the other team too. So we just kind of try and build off it, but we also got to kind of get them into it, get it going a little bit. So yeah, they're awesome.
Broke out the powder purples last night. Dixon, what's your favorite uniform that you wear?
I've been thinking about this. I think I hit more homers in the pinstripes.
Johnny Stats, let us know about Dixon's numbers.
I think that's a number, but I also like the short pants. I'm gonna have to go with the gold and white combo as my favorite.
Okay.
A lot of wins in those.
Are the so guys on past teams said the pinstripes are like a different material. Do y'all have new ones, or is it?
They're heavy.
Well, you got purple. The pinstripe pants is what I was talking about, but you got the purple with the pins, and then the pins, all pins.
Right.
Yeah.
How about you, Colby? What's your favorite?
I kind of like the purple and the pins. I kind of like that kind of duo.
All right.
Top two.
What hat do we wear with those? We wear the purple hat?
For the white face.
Yeah.
White face
front.
hat.
Yeah, white front.
How do you feel about the powders?
They're all right.
Overall.
Pants are a little stretchy.
Okay.
Like just getting down in that ground ball stance. It's not real comfy.
It's weird that it's all not the same material, right?
Yeah, you would think.
Yeah.
But
Like
I guess they're older. Well, the powders are new.
the
so I guess
purple
they're-
and the gold, they have like holes in them. They're thin.
Right.
Yeah,
light.
they're more dry fit.
Yeah.
And then you got the whites, and the pins are that freaking burlap material.
We had a question about the turf when Ethan was on yesterday. Any thoughts on the turf around the stadium this year? I mean, any chance? No real change as far as on the field, right?
I mean, the way the ball lies, bunts, dribblers, kind of.
Oh, we saw
Affects
that
it a little
the
bit,
first
yeah, but-
weekend. Yeah.
I like it. I kind of.
Yeah. It's just weird doing like your routine for
Yeah.
the box. You know, you're digging up the dirt, but it's turf, so everybody's like, "What's this guy doing?"
Yeah.
But it's kinda
Molly
something
talked
to do
about
all the
guys
time.
still drawing stuff in the
Yeah.
box and like
What are you
not
drawing?
doing anything.
Oh yeah, I see it. No.
The one thing I hate, I saw this on Twitter. It was like a guy saying players stop spitting seeds into the turf. This was not ECU. This was somewhere else. And my first thought was like, well, let's play on grass. We're outside. Why can't I choose some sunflower seeds and spit them out? But I guess that's
Yeah.
a big rule.
It's a universal turf rule, yeah.
Yeah. So keep stuff off the turf. I don't know. Dixon Williams, Colby Wallace joining us here inside the Pirate Radio studios. Keeping up with any of your old teammates, Dixon, in minor league baseball?
Texted JC the other day, trying to get Moby the show going.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so he's flexing that he gets a real 99 card. Like, big deal, I guess.
Does he actually have one?
But yeah, when you're in the minor leagues, you get your own.
Man.
You get your own card you get yourself as a 99, so you get to make your stats.
That's
Like,
cool.
You kind of send in what you are.
I know he's going to be talking
Oh.
junk about that one.
Yeah. Well, he's got his own. He's got his own card. Like when I play him now, it's like you have an advantage.
Just intentionally walk him every time or something, piss him off, or hit him.
That would make him feel good about himself.
Yeah, probably so. It is neat to see though all these guys in the pros and in minor league baseball. Colby and guys that were where you were one day, and
Yeah.
it's like you're one step closer, kind of to the dream.
Yeah, I've been keeping in touch with JC a little bit, and he always still gives me a hard time. I was out there hitting with the LeClaire. All the teams had to practice, so the facility was kind of closed till later at night, and I was there hitting. He was like, "Dude, what are you doing?" It's like, "I'm just hitting. I didn't get to hit today." He's like, "That's not going to change anything." Alright.
He's the one
Alright.
to talk. He would hit in
Alright.
there for hours.
Colby, speaking of getting on you, are you not participating in Mustache March, or things just going a little slow?
It's like 3 weeks.
Dixon,
I'm
you got a little
trying.
something.
You like it?
I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna go that far, but you're trying.
Would you vote for me?
It depends on who you're matching. Hey,
Jake
against
Hunter.
Colby, yes.
Jake Hunter.
Dude, come on.
I got past the first round last year.
Nice.
Everybody knows it's a popularity contest.
Well, okay,
Doesn't
you're more
matter what your
popular than Jake.
mustache. No, I'm not saying with Jake. I think Jake might three-peat.
Yeah.
I don't want to tell him that, but you
Like,
just
who
heard it.
comes close to him right now? Is anybody?
We got
Because
some
JC was
competitors.
great, obviously.
Did JC win last year?
I can't remember if it was
No,
him or Hunter.
Jake won last year.
Yeah. No, he's good. He's got the handlebars. They're
I'm trying to
sick.
remember if Zach Agnos had what he has now or what he had in the minors. He had a nice one in the minors
I
going.
don't know. I need to get some shaping gel.
Doctor it a little bit. Can you use, like, it's very taboo, steroids in baseball, performance enhancers, but could you use a performance enhancer on the mustache?
That has been done. I mean, that's a discussion in the locker room right now. Like, are we really going to dye our mustache? Is that? I mean, I think it's against the rules. I don't like it.
It's already been done.
Yeah, it's been done, but they're not. It's not going to affect it.
Well, hey, man, you should be proud of what you got. Colby, keep working at it,
Yeah,
man.
I'm working.
Day by day, one day at a time. Speaking of 1% and next day, I've got Rajay Harris on board, trying to get other guys. If East Carolina makes the basketball tournament, and y'all want to dye your hair blonde with us here, like C.J. Walker, we're gonna go blonde.
Done
I
that.
want to do
That'd be
anything I can to get them in the tournament.
Done that before and did not work out well for me here.
What'd you do? At high school or something?
I did it in high school, but my freshman year here, dyed my hair blonde just because I wanted to.
Hmm.
Showed up to practice, and next day I was not blonde.
I forgot about the cliff factor. Yeah, that makes sense.
So
You ever been a blonde, Colby?
I've tried to. We did it before a high school game. We just went to the store and got some. And like, let's do it. I was all right, and my hair was orange.
Yeah, never works out the way you want it
Yeah.
to. But one more home game for East Carolina coming up on Thursday night, and playing pretty well. Trying to get some wins down the stretch here. Got to get to that tournament, which
That's
has
it.
not happened in y'all's lifetime. Which is
What
very
tournament?
sad. The NCAA tournament basketball.
Oh, okay. We got a shot.
Well, we're gonna have to win the conference tournament.
Okay,
Obviously.
so it comes down to that.
Yeah, but just 4 games. You can win 4 games.
Yeah.
It's not double. It's double elimination.
Nah, that would be
Single
cool though.
That'd be a lot of basketball.
Yeah, it would.
Where they play theirs at?
Dickies Arena in Texas.
A lot of emphasis there.
Who was telling me they saw? I guess Aaron has a child. What?
Yep, my nephew.
No, yeah. Somebody saw your nephew and said something about Uncle Dick or whatever.
Yeah,
Is that-
that's what
is
he
that your
calls
name?
me. Yeah, that's what he calls me. So when he sees me on the TV,
I like that, Uncle Dick.
he just points and Dick.
Now that you're now that you're an upperclassman, I think everybody should start calling you that.
Yeah.
Y'all feeling good about your walk-up songs? Any changes going on?
I just changed mine to 20. It started from the beginning, so there's no words. It was just a
Oh yeah.
beat. But yeah, I changed the time.
Okay.
Feeling good right now. Might mix it up. Got some options, down the stretch. So we'll see.
Hey man, whatever you can do to feel good out there. As far as, I guess, I don't know, technique or swing or whatever. How much are you not tinkering with any of that, or do you mess with that in season?
Made a couple of I think we both made a couple adjustments. Just based off stuff from last year, swing and miss rates from last year, and kind of seeing where I was at. And then I think same with Seawall, just watching some stuff and seeing what I was handling a lot better last year. Because, like you said, I think the offense overall got off to a pretty slow start. So
Yeah.
So yeah, there were some adjustments made, but right now just trying to stick to our processes and keep it simple every day. That's really it.
Colby, if you had to play in I don't know, have y'all had some tremendously cold games, but like February games like for an entire season versus May games an entire season? Like how much are the numbers going to be different? How much better is it to play in non 40-degree weather?
I think it's way better. Playing in the cold kind of sucks, but it's kind of different when you're out there playing every inning. You kind of get warmed up, but
Yeah.
I think it's a lot better on the body too, playing in the warmer weather.
Yeah. Hopefully some good weather this weekend when East Carolina takes on Coastal Carolina. Looking forward to that, guys. Appreciate y'all hanging out. What's talked about this off the air with Colby a little bit, but Dixon, when you play Tuesday, Friday, what are Wednesday and Thursday like for you guys? Is it recovery? Is it more practice? What do you got going on?
Yeah, so it kind of depends on what Tuesday looks like. So obviously, some things we can clean up from yesterday and learn for the weekend. So today not a lot we can do with the weather, but probably talk about that a little bit. Get some swings in. Thursday's a more intense practice just to get ready for the weekend, especially if we're on the road. But obviously we're playing home, so we know the fields. Yeah, it'll be pretty light today, a little lift, and then tomorrow a full practice, and then straight to Friday.
Well, a weak hitter like me, I might try to be out there today and see if the wind could take one out for me. If it's
We should
going the
try.
right way.
Probably would.
There's a tarp on the field, but
Huh. All right. I'm sure Cliff would love that, right? All right. Thank you, gentlemen. Good luck this weekend. We'll talk to you again soon.
appreciate
Yes,
it.
sir. Thank you.